First of all, there's a hype created in the market. Let me tell you that what is the hype that has been created in the market. ACCA is saying that from September 2023, the ACCA is saying that ACCA is going to launch its own study material. Now the students are very confused that what is going to happen. What will happen if we are preparing with the BPP, or if we are preparing our course with the help of the Kaplan? Guys, ACCA mentioned that this on study material you can go through from the ACCA portal. The ACCA will upload this on the portal for every paper. Now this BPP and Kaplan, these are still valid for your further 4 attempts. Mean from the September, then December, then March and June 2024. The BPP and the Kaplan are still valid. This study material will be valid from September 2024. But what is the benefit for you people? That with this on study material, as a lot of students, they are questioning for a lot of questions for the practice for each topic. So by this on study material which the ACCA is going to launch on the website, you will get more practice questions for the practice. Understand? So there is nothing to worry in that what is going to happen when the ACCA is going to launch its own study material. Why the ACCA is launching? Only because if there is a mistake in BPP and the Kaplan, so the BPP and Kaplan, they are responsible for that. The ACCA will not, because the ACCA is now launching its own study material. Now, as you people are going to study the AFM exam, this AFM exam will be having the 3 questions. Question 1, the question 2, and the question 3. The question 1 will be for the 50 marks. The question 2 will be for the 25 marks. And again, the question 3 will be for the 25 marks. Now, the ACCA has introduced the marks between the 2 grades. One is known as the professional marks, and the other one known as the technical marks. And this has been already introduced in most of the papers of the ACCA. Like in this professional marks, in the first 50 marks question, the examiner will test you the 4 professional skills. Then that is very easy. There's nothing to worry in that what is this professional marks. The examiner will test the first communication skill. The second skill the examiner will test, that will be the analysis and evaluation. The third one will be the skepticism. And the fourth one will be the commercial acumen. I'm not going into the details, but for the time being, as we are discussing the paper out now, in this 25 marks question, again, the distribution is there. There will be again the professional marks and the technical marks. The 20 will be the professional marks and 5 technical marks. Now, sorry. There will be 5 professional marks and the 20 technical marks. Now, in this 5 professional marks, the examiner can test only the 3 skills, and this will be the commercial acumen, skepticism, or the analysis and evaluation. This communication skill is only testable in the question 1. Examiner is not going to test this first communication skill in the question 2 or question 3. In the question 2 or question 3, the examiner can test only the analysis and evaluation, the skepticism, and the commercial acumen. All these questions are compulsory. There is no choice. All these questions are compulsory. Like, if we go through, this is the ACCA has launched the, just let me tell you people. Can you see the screen, everyone?
Yes.
Now see,
Yes.
in the section A will always be a single 50 marks case study. The 50 marks will comprise of 40 technical marks and 10 professional marks. All of the professional skills will be examined in the section A. I have already told you that what are the professional skills, guys? The communication, analysis and evaluation, skepticism, and the commercial acumen. Now, candidates should understand that they will be expected to undertake the calculations, draw comparison against relevant information where appropriate, analyze the results, and offer recommendations or conclusions are required. Because in the first question, this is in the section A, normally the examiner is asking you the communication skill. I already told you. And in this communication, the best way to communicate is the report formatting. Examiner will ask you. So in this first question, we will always follow a report formatting. The report will be having the introductory paragraph. The report will be having the headings and the subheadings, and then the report will be having the conclusion paragraph. We will be covering this in our long questions. Now, financial managers, examiner will be treating you people like you are the finance managers, you people are the financial managers, to look across a range of issues which affect an organization and its finances. So candidates should expect to see the case study focus on a range of issues from the last 2 syllabus sections from A and E. These will vary depending on the business context of the case study. Let's move towards the section B, guys. In the section B, the consists of 2 compulsory 25 marks questions. All section B questions will be scenario based and contain a combination of calculation and narrative marks. There will be not be any wholly narrative marks for question. The 25 will comprise of 20 technical marks and 5 professional marks. I told you people already. Section B will contain a combination of professional skills appropriate to questions. Each question will contain a minimum of 2 professional marks, guys. Like examiner can ask you analysis and evaluation, skepticism, and commercial acumen. Out of these 3, the 2 will be testable. I already told you that examiner is not going to test from you people the communication skill in the section B. Understand everyone? Now, let's move towards the areas of the syllabus. Now see, the syllabus. Number A, the role of senior financial advisor in the multinational organization. The examiner is treating you like this. That what are the role and responsibilities of the financial advisor, financial strategy formulation, corporate and environmental and ethical issues you have to discuss, management of international trade and finance. Like in this international trade, a lot of the discussion will be there, like the World Trade Organization will be there, the United Nations, then you can have the IMF, the strategic business and financial planning for multinational organization, dividend policy, and transfer pricing. This is again an area in your course, the dividend policy. Then in the section B, advanced investment appraisal. In this advanced investment appraisal, let me tell you people on the board so the things will be more clear. One section we are saying investment appraisal. In this investment appraisal, the examiner will be asking you one area we will discuss, that will be the NPV, your previous paper F9. Then APV, adjusted present value, and one area will be the international investment appraisal, which we will go through. In this NPV calculation, we will cover your previous concepts, previous paper F9, FM. This area is very necessary. I will definitely say that this is the backbone of the paper. Those students who want to have a grip upon this paper, this area must not be compromised. With this area, what I am going to cover with you people? In this area, I will start with the annuity, the basics. Annuity, perpetuity, discounting. Then we will cover the NPV performance. This NPV performance, what you will do, guys? You will know about how to compute the capital allowances, how the next area will be how to compute the working capital calculation, what is your nominal cash flows, what is your real cash flows, what is the nominal cost of capital, what is the real cost of capital. Then we will cover very important area, guys, very important area. And what is that? we will cover your area of the web, weighted average cost of capital. And in this weighted average cost of capital, we have to cover the cost of equity and the cost of debt. And in this cost of debt, we have to compute the cost of irredeemable debt, the cost of redeemable debt, the cost of corporate debt, then the cost of convertible debt, floating rate debt. And in the cost of equity, you will cover the CAPM, you will cover the dividend valuation model. Guys, I will definitely say to you people, if you want to grip your AFM, if you have this area strong, the WAC is strong. Take my words that to solve the numerics of the questions will be easy because this WAG is applicable in everywhere, in the NPV, in the NPV, in the international investment appraisal. Besides that, what we will cover, guys? We will cover very important area which is known as the risk adjusted WAG. Most of the time the students getting confused. This risk adjusted WAG, what is that? In your previous paper F9, you already know about that. The gearing and ungearing of the betas. The gearing and ungearing of betas. This one. Then we will cover your capital structure theories. You know that the capital structure theory, the theory, the traditional theory, then we will cover your IRR, internal rate of return, payback, duration, MIRR, modified internal rate of return. Then we will cover sensitivity analysis, simulation, and then we will cover your area of capital rationing. So guys, in brief form, I will say this NPV lectures will take around your 15 days. 15 days lectures. But take my words, guys, if you have consumed these 15 days effectively, the rest will be in your pocket. You have to use these 15 days effectively because All I am covering your previous paper F9 FM. Understand everyone? These 15 days is very necessary for you people because this is the backbone. Your next progress is totally dependent upon this. Those students who will be present in the class who are not compromising, I guarantee you people that you can solve very easily. Any question up to this, guys? Should we move on?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, the next area we will cover the APV. The second major area which we are covering, that will be the APV, adjusted present value. This will be having the two sides. One is the base case NPV, and the other one will be the financing side. Whenever the examiner is asking a question on this topic, very easy. Only you have to memorize the formulas. The third area, which is known as international investment appraisal. Like you are in the Pakistan and you are going to invest in Dubai. So how you will compute the present values for that project, which is outside your jurisdiction, outside your boundaries. This is known as the international investment appraisal. Now the fourth area, guys, which I will definitely say the most important area, that will be the Forex. Those students who will be absent in one class of the Forex, they will be not in a good position to remember until unless they have covered that lecture from the website, because that lecture will be available there. In the Forex area, there are a lot of things. Number one, the Forex theory. Then the calculation of for the convergence. Convergence of currency. Then netting, forwards, futures, options. And this I am talking about currency options. Currency. This will be applicable for the currency. Then we have to cover the FRA forward rate agreement. Again, the futures and the options. But this will be applicable for the interest rate. Then we have to cover the interest rate swap, currency swap, and forex swap, and the swaption. This will be applicable for the topic of the swaps. This entire area we have to cover for the swaps. Oh, sorry, for the forex. Very important area, guys. The fifth area, mergers. In this mergers area, first theory, then in this we will cover the free cash flows technique, the dividend valuation model, the price to earning ratio, the price to cash flow ratio, then earning yield method, then we will cover the methods of financing merger. In which, like, what do you mean by the merger, guys? When there's a one acquirer, this acquirer is going to acquire another company which is known as the target company. So the acquirer can use for the acquisition. The acquirer can use the cash. The acquirer can use the shares, or the acquirer can use a mix of. So this we have to cover a lot of questions. These fifth area, four area, very, very important, guys. Now, the next area, which is the sixth area, corporate reconstruction. Like, this is an organization named as the ABC organization. This organization is having the finance problem. So if the organization is having the finance problem, so the organization can be liquidated. We can liquidate the organization, or the other option is, instead of liquidation, we will go for the arrangement of the new finances. This new finance, this one, you can arrange from your existing shareholders, bondholders, venture capitalist, there will be any bankers, etc. Now, if these people are giving you the more finance in this corporate reconstruction question, these people are not giving you the finance without any reason. You have to justify that if they are giving you the finance, what will be the benefit? So in this corporate reconstruction question, there will be always numerics plus the discussions, where you have to discuss the each party which is providing the finance, that why they will be willing to give you the finance. The seventh area, which is known as the BSOP, Black-Scholes option pricing model, which is a technique to calculate the value of the call option as well as for the put option. Call option or for the put option. Now, this piece of formula to apply on the Excel, it was very lengthy, guys. To apply this piece of formula, it was very lengthy. But from September 2022, the examiner introduced embedded formula. Now, this formula is embedded in the ACCA practice platform. Just you have to put in the values of the variables and the answers would be there. Now, in this VSOP, we have to also go for the real options. In the recent attempts, the examiner has asked a lot of questions. In these real options, you have to study the real option call option and the real option put option. We will discuss in details. So you have to cover this VSOP. The eighth area. That will be the dividend capacity. And ninth area, your technical articles. Your technical articles will be covered. And beside this, there are small topics like value at risk, delta hedging, what do you mean by the Greeks? What is dark pool trading? Etc. And in this technical articles, guys, there are a lot of articles like Islamic finance, branching, behavioral finance, then reverse takeovers, conditional probability, bond valuation. So guys, this was your course outline which we have to cover. And take my words, if you have to pass this paper or any professional exam, whether it is the AFM, AAA, ATX or the APM, you have to study on the daily basis. Most of the time, the students, why they are failing the exam? Because the students are not taking these professional exams seriously. They are treating these exams non-seriously. They are only trying to prepare for this exam in the last 15 days. So in the last days, for every professional paper, there will be a lot of syllabus, and then you cannot cope up because you people are doing the jobs. Some of you are having the families, you have to take care of the children. Some of you are going to the jobs. So you have to prepare this exam on the daily basis, guys. It's my humble request to all of you. Now, how we will cover? Three days class, per week. We will do the 50 questions. You will just follow my notes. And first we will cover the topic. First, we will cover the topic and then we will do the practice of that topic. Like we are covering the forex. First, we will cover the topic, then we will do the practice question of that before we move towards the other topic. Then, guys, by the end of the course, there will be revision course and there will be a mock exam. And if you want to pass, what you have to do? Prepare on daily basis. A lot of practice. Theory prepared. Professional marks. Preparations. Time management. Now, I'm going to show you the notes which you are going to follow. This is the notes, guys. Can you see this? Can you see, guys?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
These notes, study notes, you will follow. The investment appraisal, NPV, WAC, CAPM, mergers and acquisitions, business valuations, corporate reconstruction, reverse takeover article, Islamic finance, expected value, conditional probabilities. So guys, see, this is the investment appraisal area, which we are going to start tomorrow. Like, we will start. What do you mean by this discounting? The annuity, the perpetuity with growth, the annuity with growth, very important. The basics. You see that this is the investment appraisal technique, the F9, the payback, NPV, IRR, discounted payback. From here, the P4 starts. Up to this, your previous F9 is there. And you can see, guys, the payback. All the small examples are there. This is the NPV per forma. Each and everything we will discuss. That how you compute this capital allowances, the working capital, how you compute this is the capital allowance calculations, reducing balance straight line, what is the real cost of capital, what is the money cost of capital, each and everything. Working capital computations. This is your topic, sensitivity analysis. Capital rationing. So guys, it's my request. See now, this is starting your MIRR, IRR. So please guys, these first 15 lectures are very necessary. Our official classes are starting by tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the first official class. Tomorrow will be the first official class, guys. Now,